That's next, but first, tonight's worst persons in the world, starting with an entry from the Department of Corrections. The bronze goes to Michael Landauer of the editorial page of the Dallas Morning News. I, quoting his blog, continue to assert that Scott Brown participates in a vulgar sexual act himself. I never said anything of the kind. I used the word teabagging, an admittedly unfortunate verb first promulgated by Tea Party members themselves to describe the act of being in a tea party, mailing tea bags to the White House on tax day. If Mr. Landauer chooses only to think of the sexual act, that is for him to explain. He also claims I'm lying about whether Brown actually answered the assault threat against his opponent. In fact, I offered both what the videotape evidence suggests that he sure did, and the possibility that he never heard it, which begs the question, why didn't he denounce it and quickly? But lastly, Mr. Landauer writes, the bigger question is why MSNBC let a political pundit anchor a live news event. Olbermann did not address that in tonight's rant. Well, I'm also the lead live news anchor on this network and have been for about 5 years. But the specific answer about Tuesday is because it happened during my show. The way it happened on Greta Van Sustren's show over on Fox, and she anchored it too. Now I know why Mr. Landauer originally just accused me of lies without anything to back it up, because he didn't have anything to back it up. The runner-up, Lanny Davis, who used to be a friend of mine, or more correctly, who used to let me think he considered me a friend back when I did his political bidding for him without realizing that's what I was to him. Billo talked about nasty, hateful garbage against Brown, and Lanny says, I know what you're talking about. I remember the candidate I supported in the Democratic primary, Hillary Clinton, was attacked by the same voices and attacked personally. Lanny Davis, on with O'Reilly, again, just like the man he said he would never stoop to address, Dick Morris. Here's a personal word to consider, Lanny. Collaborator. But our winner is Orly Tate's Limbaugh. It is hard to believe he could dig himself out of this one. It is so bad, even for him, that I will not quote it. I have to just play it.
There are a lot of people, when you say banker, people think Jewish. People who have prejudice, people who have, that's the best way to say, a little prejudice about them. To some people, banker is code word for Jewish, and guess who Obama's assaulting? He's assaulting bankers. He's assaulting money people. And a lot of those people on Wall Street are Jewish. So I wonder if there's starting to be some buyer's remorse there.
Yes, the Anti-Defamation League already condemned that. Limbaugh did not respond. Last week, after his unbearable racism in the aftermath of the Haiti earthquake, Limbaugh lost any standing he might have had with the black community and non-racist white people. So now he's trotted out the oldest, most vile stereotype about Jewish people and money. Seriously, somebody must care about this man, or more likely, at least depend upon him for their income. He is committing professional suicide. You have to take it away from him for his own sake. Rush Limbaugh, today's worst person in the world.